Another person that I very much look to get ideas and intellectually is Mamadou Diouf, the Institute of African Studies, because he's a historian, but he just has this sense that climate matters for this specific time in African development, and that there should be better ways to connect hard sciences, physical sciences, and social sciences that we should explore. And so part of the exploration I tried through this NSF Career Award, the idea was to connect the climate change of the Sahel to a completely different problem that has the same cause, though, which is pollution, aerosol pollution. And so to connect the pollution and the public health problem in Upper Manhattan to climate change in the Sahel, to droughts in the Sahel, because the cause is pollution, is aerosols in both cases. And so try to teach how climate change is really local but also global, and how interconnected it is, such that the cause may be so distant from the effect. The story starts with Sahel drought. And so the droughts in the Sahel in the 70s and 80s, so understanding what caused them, and then understanding, not just through my own research, but also more generally through research, understanding that aerosols were part of the explanation of Sahel drought. And then developing a career proposal which requires both a research and an education component. And so trying to connect to the education component and to thinking about teaching climate change to high school students, and trying to show how connected the climate system is, and so how something that can be local, like pollution, can have a local impact, which is a public health issue in New York City to do with aerosols or pollution. Connecting that pollution issue then to the large-scale effects, part of which is the drought in the Sahel. And so then I approached Mamadou. When I was developing the proposal, is when I approached Mamadou, and we thought of trying this exchange and proposing also to have meetings with the West African community in New York to discuss climate change in West Africa. So one part that I developed more than this meeting directly communities of West African immigrants in New York is a curriculum to teach climate change science in a high school in Harlem. And it is a high school that is in Harlem, and there are students whose parents came from West Africa. It's an elective course for, I think, juniors or seniors in high school, but they take this elective course and they learn about climate change, and they learn about some of the physics or chemistry or biology that one needs to understand these broader interdisciplinary issues. So the curriculum is developed and it's been taught now. I think this is the third year that's starting.